Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Collector's Table Live. This is episode, I think this is 5, guys. I think it's 5.
Got 5 on it.
We got 5 on it. So
Mhm.
I appreciate you guys joining me today. How's everybody feeling?
Good.
Good,
Good.
man. Feeling real good.
Yeah. All right. We're going to, Shane might be joining us today. He's got work, so he might jump on in a little bit. I already sent him the link, but he'll probably join us a little bit later. But let's go ahead and start the show. I want to go around and wait for a couple people to trickle in here. What's new with you guys? What's going on?
So,
Trey?
yeah, man. For me, same, man. I've got the sitting here waiting on the new POs to come out. Of course, always LBS. I think next is Iron Man and Thanos. I want to see what that PCS Blade, uh, the second one that's supposed to come out.
Yeah.
I want to see it and see if I want to have to get that since Darth Rashid went to so much trouble for all of us. Um,
Did they show
I-
any teasers on that or anything yet?
I haven't seen anything on it on the museum one,
Hmm.
so I've got it all set. I know I'm gonna have 2 or 3 surprise statues that I gotta make sure that I get for the year. So we'll see if that one makes the cut.
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in seeing that second statue too.
Yeah,
And you said it's PCS making that one too?
yeah. We'll see. It's PCS making it. And we'll see if it's Darth Rashid approved. But I have heard some people say that they've seen it.
Yeah.
And they said that it was really good, and they were going to wait, not get the dial, and actually get that one. So,
Okay.
so hopefully that's good news.
Nice. All right. Excuse me. And we have Darth Rashid.
Peace. What's going on?
What's going on, man? Just bodyguard back there.
Oh yeah.
What's going on with you, man? What's new?
Nothing. I think. Oh, I didn't speak to you last. I got the Grim Knight came in.
How you like that?
Yeah, I like it. I was watching. Of course, this morning we was with Art with the talent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right.
Right.
I was on the fence with that, but it's just I'm so worried about the lean situation.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. Like, it just looked like a strong possibility that you don't want to spend that type of money and it starts leaning.
Yep.
I mean, the way they did the characters, 100% comic book accurate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I give them credit. Like I said, if I was to get that piece, I think at nighttime I would put support on it just so
Yeah.
it
I heard
doesn't
you say
lean.
that. I heard you say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like the way it looks. I like it. I like the way that Talon looks, especially with the when he's got when he's jumping
Right.
forward with his knives.
Right.
Right. And
like
plus,
I said,
I collect the villains also. So
yeah. Like I said, I don't know a lot about the character. I know he is he's an assassin that is employed by the what's it called? The
Courted Owls.
Court
Court
of
of
Owls. Yeah.
Right.
And I also know that I guess an owl is like the natural enemy or predator of a bat, which I had no
Yeah.
idea. Which
Isn't that crazy?
yeah. I
Well,
thought
the
that was
owl,
cool.
we used to look at the. I think we all used to look at the owl like we thought the bird was a soft bird,
Yeah.
But the talons on the owl
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, for
You do
sure.
not want to mess with no.
I'm good on all that.
Yeah, but I for what I read, it's like a battle for Gotham between
Yeah.
that the court and Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
They want to rule Gotham and stuff.
Yeah, because they're trying to basically run. They're basically trying to run Gotham, right? And then they found
Yeah.
out that that Bruce Wayne is trying to make some improvements with Gotham or something like that. They didn't like his plan, so they start coming after him. Basically, am I right?
Yeah, I think they also put a hit out on the Joker. Also,
Yeah.
they was trying
But
to
the
get
talents, I guess it's not just one Talon assassin. They got a whole.
Yeah,
Right. It's a whole
Right.
situation, army of them.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
But they're dead though, right? Aren't they like resurrected or something like that? Aren't they resurrected?
Lazarus Pit.
Lazarus got you.
Let me
Yeah.
say what's up to these guys real quick. Edwin, my man Edwin. Always at the shows, man. I appreciate you, Edwin. How you doing, man?
He's the one that sent me the link for this morning.
It went
Did he really?
man.
Yeah, I was sleeping and I said, "What is this?"
That was cool, man.
Yeah.
Justin, what's up, man? We'll just wait for a couple more people to trickle in here, but yeah, I like that talent. I just don't have, like I was telling Art this morning, I like collecting different things and stuff like that, but I'm trying to focus more on like aliens and Predator and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I just think it's cool. You know what I mean? And I like to collect. I know this sounds kind of odd, but I like to, even though a lot of people still collect that, I like to still collect stuff that not necessarily everybody is in like love with, but
Mhm.
I like it.
Right.
Like Ghost of Tsushima behind you.
Yeah,
I'm
man, let me tell you,
surprised.
I
with
say it
that-
all the time. I say it all the time. I'm surprised that thing's not sold out.
Yeah, it's wonderful, ain't it?
Yeah. Yo,
Well,
you
I'm
got it
surpri-
too?
I don't have it, but I've heard of the game. I watched a little bit of gameplay, and I have family members who are really hardcore gamers, and they keep telling me to play it. And that statue just speaks to it. It's really nice.
Once you see that statue, well, actually, once you play the game and then you see the statue, you have a better appreciation for it. It's really cool.
Adam,
Absolutely.
Adam, you don't want the samurai line from Batman? You don't want the samurai line?
No, so I had a samurai scarecrow on order from XM, and I didn't want to make the same mistake I made before when I first started collecting, because I don't know if you guys know, and I think I mentioned it before. When I first started collecting, I was buying everything. Everything. I was like, I like that. 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 And then I was like, oh, by the way, I like that. And then it was like space was getting like deleted. And then I was like, you know what, man, I need to focus a little bit more. And we were building our new house. So I was like, you know what? When I build a new house, I'll start focusing the collection. And I sold everything, man. I sold all my statues and I kind of just started over. And when I got here, this is when you guys caught me. So so that's why I only have a couple statues behind me. But anyway, let me let Astro go through his, and then I'll tell you guys more about my stuff that I got coming in, because that's going to be a nice segue. But Astro, what you got, man?
What I got coming in, same thing as last time. I heard people talking about the Zatanna that's starting to ship.
Yeah.
I'm in no rush. If she pops whenever she pops, I'm not really in a rush for anything. Really, honestly, recently what I've been looking at is older statues who that are they've been released for quite some time, like the Iron Man that's waitlisted now from Sideshow, that's been up there forever. The Iron Man Mark, I think it's I want to say 7 or something like that, or
Yeah.
4. I can't remember which one it was, but it was that, and then also too the same one. I think it's the Mark 43 from Queen that's been out for some time. Always looking for that Swamp Thing from Sideshow. That's hard to find. But outside of that, man, same old. Still got my Devastator.
Can we
and all
pause on that swamp thing for a second?
Mhm.
That Swamp Thing show was so good. Why the hell did they cancel it? Why?
Probably not enough people.
I thought it
watch
was good. I don't know if you guys saw it. I don't know.
I
If
got
you,
it on DVD. I got the whole season. Well, that season that they had. I heard it was if I'm correct, like so they thought they was gonna get like a tax return with using that location, and I
Really?
think something about the location that they had that they was renting out and stuff like that. And it turned out that they didn't get it. Something happened, and that's why they shut it down. I don't think it had nothing to do with ratings or the cast. It was something to do with the
business side.
the area. That's what I heard. I'm not saying it's correct, but that's what I kept hearing because they did it in North Carolina, I believe.
oh, I don't know. I mean, I just
somewhere
know
in the
that
South
show
they
was
did
good.
it, but it
Yeah.
was supposed to be New Orleans, right? Is it supposed to be New Orleans?
Okay.
Right. So
I thought it was a good show. It was kind of like dark and gritty, and
That's
I
what
kind
I
of liked.
like.
right. The guy
Yeah.
became something too. The guy that was the villain, the bad guy and stuff. So I thought they definitely was gonna have like they had a nemesis for him.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
yeah, like you said, they they got rid of it.
Yeah, I never watched it.
It's pretty good, but anyway, Asher, I didn't mean to interrupt you, man. Go ahead. So that's
No. Yeah, so that and the swamp thing and that's really it for real. Just waiting
that-
on
is that Zatanna? The Zatanna you're talking about? Is that the one that Fatal just unboxed? Is that the one that you're talking about?
No, I think Fatal. If I think I saw that video, I think that's the Prime 1 third scale one. If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
he has the Prime 1. Prime 1.
Yeah, I'm just speaking to the sideshow one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I like that one too. Crippler, what's up, peeps? Driving, can't type after the light changes. What's up, man? It's all good. And my man, Dick Face is in the house. I just received Prime 1 Sengoku Predator. It's sick. Waiting for Talon to get here. Thanos, you look like a young LL.
LL Cool J.
There you go, man. That's a compliment for sure.
Yeah, give me his money.
Yeah. So as far as what I got going on, I got my jungle one third scale Predator coming tomorrow. I know I've been talking about that a couple lives now, but so the Jungle Hunter is going to be here tomorrow, and then Tuesday I have the XM Studios Alien Hive Warrior, the one that he's crawling off the eggs that I think I showed you guys before. But I got the black variant because there's a brown and the black variant. So I got the black one. I think it looks better in black.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that coming Tuesday, and then Thursday is a big day because we got Ninja Turtles coming. Ninja Turtles by PCS.
Man, those PCS turtles are excellent, man.
Yeah, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing the Shredder.
Oh yeah,
I really want to see that Shredder.
I really want to see the PCS quality when I finally get it in. I haven't seen a PCS piece in person yet, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to see that. So I hope it looks really good for you.
Yeah, we're going to be going over, segueing into this, we're going to be going over a couple different things just so everybody knows. Some of the stuff that we'll be talking about today are displays. How do you guys display your statues? How do you like to display it? What do you use? Those kind of things. And then we're going to start talking about, are we getting priced out? Are we getting priced out of buying? Are prices just getting so outrageous that eventually a lot of people, I know we've been talking about this a little bit already, or a lot of people have been talking about it, but is this something where it's just going to change everything for you? And are some big time collectors just getting out altogether? What else are we talking about? We're going to be talking about what's everyone's rules for collecting. So like before you buy a piece, what are the kinds of things that you have in place, or rules do you have in place before you actually pull the trigger on something? Now, some people don't even have rules, but we'll get to that. And then we got I know I said we got 131 pictures. We actually got, I think 170, but
holy,
we don't have to go through it all, but there's going to be a lot of pictures. A lot of good information. We're going to start with probably all the license stuff, and then all the custom stuff will be towards the end. But yeah, good stuff. So let's start with our first topic. Let's talk about displays. Okay. How does everybody pretty much display their stuff? Is there a particular way you guys like to display your stuff? You use certain shelves? What do you guys think about that?
Man, for me, I like to, I guess I'm still used to using the IKEA Kallax displays. And I think it's because I always used it with my sports autograph collection. But I like the different heights I can get them.
Yeah.
And they can support a lot. And they're right in the right spot for me as far as my 1/3 statues, especially, to be able to display them. And they come in, I like it to have it in white, because I like the colors to pop for my statues.
Yeah.
But that's the main way for me. And like I told you, I've got my house being built. So I
When's
was
that
gonna
supposed to be done? Is that gonna be done soon?
late spring. It'll
Oh,
be final.
nice.
Yeah, and I was gonna have it down in the basement and have it, in that level, but I was decided to have one of those like side type of houses like that most people use for like a in-law quarters. It
Yeah.
just worked out that way. So I'm gonna have about 1,400 square feet to be able to work with that and just kind of make it kind of spaced out.
Oh, that's a lot of
Um,
space.
That's hard.
yeah, so it'll be fun, and also have my like autograph collection down there in there too. So,
Oh, okay.
but I want to keep everything white with the Calyx. I may switch. I like how you guys are using your garage shelves. So
Yeah.
I may switch to that, but right now I've got the Calyx.
Garage shelves are just so nice because they just hold so much weight. You know what I mean? A
Mhm.
lot of them hold pretty good weight that's evenly distributed. So as long as you put it on there right, I mean, you should be fine. But
Mhm.
how about you, Rashid? How do you like displaying your stuff?
I don't know. My thing look like more like a mess. I don't know. I mean, but um,
But you're not
like
really done. Like everything is not in its final place yet, right?
nah, I am because you know what it is. I have a lot of statues, so like the ones behind you are those modified garage
That's
shelves
garage
behind you,
shelves.
right?
Really? That looks nice.
Yeah, they look a lot like modified. So probably if I did the modifications, I probably would get more results. You would see top and bottom,
Yeah.
but I got the besties that I still use from IKEA, so a lot of stuff I put on top. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Yeah.
how. So as you walk, you could just see it. You know, looking down, you can see it and stuff like that, depending on what it is or whatever.
I think some of the hardest things sometimes is when you buy like these awesome pieces and you spend a lot of money on it and you want to make sure that your display looks pretty good. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I think we're always working on our displays as collectors. But
Right.
yeah, that's it's always an ongoing project for sure. Do you
Right.
guys use any like particular shelves that you like to use or like lights?
I like
Um,
those little. I can't remember what you call them, but from IKEA as well. You know the little lights that are real small and you can point them anywhere you want.
Oh, okay.
Flip them. I like those. And then that's pretty much what I used to use and will use, like as spotlights for my stuff.
Yeah.
So, and I was gonna tell Rashid. Rashid said he doesn't have it all spaced out. Yours looks like a bunch of treasure. You know, when you open up a treasure chest, you just see it all in
yeah.
there. I don't need my gold spaced out.
Right. Right. Right.
It's
I
all
mean,
treasure.
some
You want it
people.
all together.
One time I posted my stuff and they was like, bro, garage selvin a Magic case, please. You know what I'm saying? But that's just how. Cause I sent Adam a picture of some of my X-Men collection,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
I still
Oh, I
have
forgot
like
to add that.
my Nightcrawler still coming. So
Yeah.
I do what I can. You know, I put everything on top. You know,
Yeah.
Right.
that's
Mm.
how I just did it. You know,
Hey, treasure. Hey, rubies go on gold.
no, you
Sapphire.
right.
Hey, treasure, man.
What do you guys think like the best option for displaying stuff is? Like the best option.
So I'll speak to my display, right? So I went the Magic Case route. Um, for most of my statues, you don't see them behind me anymore because I packed them up and let my
Okay.
wife. Now I'm sharing a space with my wife, but yeah, Magic cases and the Magic cases work well. What I found is just that the Magic case they just take up a lot of space,
Yeah.
but they really work as far as keeping dust out.
Mhm.
And if you know, you can get them white on the inside or black, and so it looks very nice and clean and all that. What I will say about the Magic cases is I can't wait for them to implement a feature where the lights are dimmable because when it comes to being
Oh,
on
that's a
live
good point.
streams and stuff like that,
Yeah.
the lights are too bright, and so it washes out the statues in the back.
Mhm.
Um, and so that's one thing. The second thing is I also have these like I don't even know what they call them. It's like it's like storage dividers. It's like they're like a big square.
Yeah.
with nothing on the inside, on the inside of the square. And so you can put a statue on the top and a statue on the inside. Mr. X has a lot of them. He puts his Transformers on them. I have
Yeah.
a few of those that I've used as well. I put my Prime One pieces on those, and that works really well as well. But also, where I want to go with my collection though is I kind of want to get into pedestals with the light,
Like a podium,
like a
or a
podium.
pedestal.
Yeah, with a light
Need one
on
of
the
those
bottom
too.
that's shining up on the statue. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Something like that. That's what I want to get into. And I actually tried to get into it, but I got priced out. And it just wasn't my time at that point to spend that much money on
Yeah.
the pedestals because they're so expensive. But yeah, that's kind of where I want to go. But once I get my house in my basement, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it up for real.
Yeah. I want to get I'm trying to find like the white pedestals, but his is a custom. You know how I was looking at art stuff today when we were
Oh yeah, that's
on
fine.
his live
Yeah,
this morning.
right.
He's got all custom stuff, but like I need like I've been trying to find like a center table, because like I got all this space in the middle of my man cave and I don't
Right.
have a way of putting something in the middle. I don't want to just put like a regular table, like a
Right.
dining room table, and then just put stuff on there. I want it to make it look like it's an actual like
Something
display.
nice. Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
yeah.
That arts display is different. Like those pedestals, like I really, that's something I really want. But my problem is I kind of wanted to be covered. Like I want like a cover over everything.
Yeah.
But something like that, like I think to nail it perfectly. I don't know if you guys watch the sideshow cons that they they do like in the summer and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know how sideshow put up a table, and then like they'll have like all their old statues, like let's say all the X-Men, the entire X-Men line, just kind of as far as like one down on the table, one kind of lifted
like
up.
tiered. Yeah.
Tiered, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. Tiered like that.
Yep.
And then like have something like long like that and make it look like a team. Everybody's a team, and then have a cover over it. That's how I envision my
yeah. The trick
pieces
is trying to make them look like a team, but not have them like cluttered, but like just have them the way you want. But then there's also pieces that look really good, really close together too. So it kind of just depends on how you like to display it. But let me ask you this. As far as, do you guys feel like you need to buy custom stuff, or do you feel like you could just buy like garage shelving and then just kind of put that up that way? Or like you feel like you got to get custom stuff for some of the stuff you got?
I don't.
No. I feel like most of it you can get it taken care of with buying something. Yeah, with garage shelf or the IKEA stuff or Magicase or
a lot of people think these are a lot of people think these are Magicases behind me.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I can't take the full credit for that because I watched another YouTuber and he created something very similar to this. It's not exactly like this, but he had the white faux leather. That's leather right there, like white faux leather.
Oh, word.
And then it's there. It's on the top too. So not the very top, but like the panel that's facing downwards. And I saw what he did, but he encased everything. He encased everything like with acrylic glass. And then he put his lighting was a little bit different and stuff like that too. So I came up with my own style and I put less light because the one that he put in there for me, it was like really bright and it was taking up the whole room. And I was like, man, my power bill is going to be $1,000. But that I wasn't even really concerned about that. I was just concerned of how much light was in there. So that's just one light per shelf.
Okay.
And I use a magnetic strip to put it. There's like a light that magnetizes with a magnetic strip I put on the back. Just like the guy did in the video. I didn't like my stuff encased. There's no backing. That's the wall right there. That's just the wall. And I got my disc plates. I got actually.
Oh, you got display. Okay.
Yeah, these are
Oh, okay.
Those
Okay.
are those are disc plates.
Okay,
They're
that's
metal
what's
disc
up.
plates. But and I think I showed those before. But I want to show you guys.
That's
this.
fire.
Let me see if I can show you. I got some more disc plates coming. Share screen. Move this out the way.
Ooh, that's fire.
That is nice.
Yeah. So I got this coming, right? Because I got my
That's
alien
fire.
I got my alien statues coming,
Yeah.
and I have this exact alien warrior, the one that you did a video on, Astro.
Okay.
That's that I think that's that alien.
That's fire. That's a fire picture though.
So I'm gonna have it just like these, but I'm gonna put it behind like the rest of these shelves are gonna look like the rest of the room. I got a bunch
Right.
of shelves. Yeah.
That's cool.
I will say that my favorite alien right now is the Tusk alien from Prime 1.
That one's super cool. Yeah.
I never got it because of the price, but I really want it.
Yeah.
And maybe I may go back and get it one day, but I'm just priced out.
Things
right
like
now.
what, like two grand, right?
It's like 2,200 or something.
Yeah.
That's before shipping.
This one's gonna go behind my jungle 1/3 predator that's coming.
That's nice.
I kind of like that old school kind of wash to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you getting these from?
Disc plate.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's where you.
Yeah. They're called disc plate. If you just
It's a website.
yeah,
Okay.
if it's a website, if you just Google disc plate,
Okay.
it'll pop up.
Gotcha.
And then not that one. And then I got this one for
That's
my
fire.
alien hive warrior coming.
That's fire.
Mhm.
Yeah. That one's gonna go on the back, just
Do
like
you
the
get-
rest.
Are you getting that alien with the wall behind him?
You're talking about Big Chap?
Yeah, big chap.
I saw it for a good price. I don't have it on pre-order. I thought about it.
Oh, okay.
I thought about it. I might wait though. I might wait.
Oh, I'm in trouble. I see what you're talking about. I see my Thanos stuff. I'm in trouble.
But yeah. That's what we got as far as displays. Well, you just said you made a good point, Astro, when you were talking about being priced out for the alien statue.
Mhm.
What do you think about prices right now? I know we've always talked about this before, but like, are collectors getting pushed out of the hobby completely now more than ever? Like, are they going to different scales? Are they collecting different things like hot toys? Have we seen some guys go to hot toys and things that they don't normally collect? What do you guys think?
If I'm being completely honest, I feel like this is just a part of the cycle. Because if you think back, like before, probably about let's say 3 years ago, 4 years ago, there was another wave of where the prices of statues went up, and the guys that were before us was like, yeah, I'm out, because prices are getting too crazy. That's back when you can get a premium format for $400, right?
Yeah.
Now you're getting them, the premium formats are coming in $600, $700, $800, right? And they say, hey, I'm done, right? And so here's the jump again, where we've been in it for however long, the past 4 years, and now the jump is happening again, and now you have people who are dropping off saying, hey, I'm priced out, I'm done here. But the collecting will continue because you have new people who are coming into the market, right?
Yeah.
Who are just discovering these statues for the first time. They don't know that the prices were cheaper before. They're seeing it, they love it, and they buy it, right?
That's a good point. They think it's normal. It's like normal to them.
Right.
They might think,
Exactly.
damn, that shit's expensive, but like,
It's fire.
yeah, but it's fire. Do you think that the prices will ever, let me ask you guys this. Do you think the prices will ever, you think they'll continue to climb, or do you think that it'll eventually plateau and then eventually start coming back down?
No, it's going to. Well, I think it's going to continue to climb unless people start buying. Because that's like UPS and FedEx saying, "Oh, we're going to cut down our prices." I don't think they're going to let all that money go. Just but I just feel like once the companies see that people are slowing down, they may have to either adjust prices or just level out.
Yeah.
But I don't think that the more statue they make, the bigger, like the life size bust with the arm, those prices are gonna go up. I think. Yeah.
Shane, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, Shane?
Thanks for
What's up?
jumping
What's
on, man.
up?
I know you're busy with work and you had some stuff going on.
Yeah. I just checked into the lodge here and got to my room, so I hopped on as soon as I could.
Very
Nice.
Very nice. Shane, we were just talking about our collectors getting priced out of stuff. Do you think that the prices will eventually start to climb and then plateau and then start to come back down, or they'll continue to rise? What's your opinion on that?
That's a good question. I think prices are completely out of hand. I think they're only going to get worse. And I think as we go, we're going to be losing more and more people from the hobby. Will it balance out? I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough to see, guys. People. The last thing I like seeing in this hobby, to be completely honest, is I like to see everybody. Well, I like to see everybody collecting and having a good time and collecting what they love. The hard thing, at least for me to see, is when I'm going through different Facebook pages and I see a guy that says, "I need money immediately, had an emergency," or I need this surgery for my dog, or I need this, or I need that. And I need to sell all this stuff that he loves. Now, the good news is you can always buy this shit again.
Right.
You can always buy it again.
Right.
And maybe you don't necessarily have to collect everything like I did in the beginning, where you just want to buy everything. Maybe you start focusing on more what's important to you and the lines that you want to finish, or maybe just cutting your line short and you still can continue that later. Maybe somebody like Sideshow, where they have affordable pieces and it's a quarter of what some of us spend on, like, for example, like LBS's pieces. They're awesome, but they're pricey.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, in my personal opinion, do I think pricing is going to come back down? I think so. I think so. I think it'll eventually get to a point where statue companies are just like, shit, I think we've hit our wall. We've hit our window. And unless they just focus on, I mean, let's just be honest, like the rich people, wealthy people that have money.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes people are just struggling just to pay it. I mean, people are so addicted to the hobby that even if the prices go up, people are still going to struggle to how to get that money. Sometimes you may have people that's going to go in debt just to get it. And as long as you have people that's willing to do that, then they're not going to cut the prices just as yet. Should I say just yet?
Exactly.
That's what I've been thinking with people when I've seen the shows, and Darth, you've been on shows where you're talking about, are you a collector, or are you just somebody buying or a flipper? But that next category is, are you an addict?
Yeah. I mean, that's basically it.
Because if you're, to me, I think they're going to continue to go up. They're going to continue to have different scales that people can afford. They're going to keep pushing that up.
Well,
but if you're a person that's willing to, for me, when I buy a statue, that money's gone. I look at that money just like I look at it as like a stock investment. If I put money in this, it's got to be money that I can afford to lose and never see ever again in my entire life. So that I'm not ever in a position where if something crucial happens, I need to hurry up and make a sale, because that's when you get hit. You're never getting your money back if you're desperate. If somebody sees you're desperate, it's over. But if you're not paying your car note, you're not paying your credit card, you're not paying for your kids' school clothes because you got to get this statue.
You better pay for your kids, man.
Gosh,
I better not hear that. I promise you, there's a guy out there, though. There's a guy out there, but
1,000%. We got to shame him. We got to catch his ass, and we're gonna shame his ass if that's what he's doing. You
Yeah, there's a
understand?
Make
there's
them
a ton
walk
of
through the
them.
streets like in Game of Thrones when she was like naked. Shame.
Shame.
Yeah. But I
Uh,
think the addict side of it is one that's not explored as much. I'm thinking that addict side. Yeah. So
Yeah. Let me ask you this: do you think statue companies are taking advantage of people with maybe just mixing in some of those shipping prices and basically fluffing up those prices a little bit?
100%.
1000%.
yeah.
Not a question.
100% without
Yeah.
question.
Without
Especially
question.
but they
Yeah.
especially can because this is a game where there are a lot of people that are isolated and this makes them feel a part of something. So they now are cool. They're the cool kids. So I gotta have this. I don't care what it takes. And the companies are a business. So they see I can keep pushing up because these are the people that can still afford it. Or we'll take it from somewhere else and afford it. But yeah, they're gonna push that up as long as you're gonna pay.
Right.
That's
Right. If I'm
basically
a
what it comes
business, why,
down to.
why wouldn't I? If I was a
Yeah.
business, why wouldn't I?
And
No,
guess what?
and
When
that's a
you
good
get
point.
priced out, I'm gonna make these 1/6 look cool. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
these 1/10 look cool, and then I'm pushing those
Then
up
they're
like
just gonna
like
and
the
raise the price. That's a
apocalypse.
good point. Then they'll start raising the price to 6 scale statues, and then they become the quarter scale statue price.
Yeah, one way or another, I'm gonna
Um,
get you.
Right.
I can say, I mean, in the little bit I've been collecting for probably like 4 or 5 years now, and I can tell you right now that, the prices I have seen prices jump in the little bit of time that I've seen it. Now I can only imagine like people like Rashid and Shane that have seen it come like a stupid amount, being up there in price. So, but let me ask you, what companies do you guys usually buy from? Is there a particular company that you guys like buying from? Like your go-to company?
Are you talking a statue manufacturer or someone who sells statues like a Spec Fiction?
Either or. Either or,
Oh,
because you got Prime One that also pushes out their own stuff, and then they're kind of both. So like I just started recently buying some more stuff from Spec Fiction. If I go to Spec Fiction, it's probably because I want like an XM piece, usually for me.
bruh.
But
See, I mostly I buy from always it was ECC was one of them, especially when a lot of pieces that I know people weren't buying ECC and XM and Sideshow and Prime One.
yeah,
Sideshow is not too much, but Sideshow does do like the Star Wars. But then since you got a lot of custom groups, I started dealing with Sideshow less and less. But Elite Creature Collectibles, I got like about 7 pieces from them. So
yeah. Got to live within your means. This hobby is not a life necessity. That's a good point, Duck. Good point.
1000%.
Anything
great.
Sideshow sells, I go through a Canadian company in Vancouver. I get it for, I don't pay customs fees, and any item you purchase, doesn't matter how many boxes it comes with. So if you buy a statue, that's 3 boxes. You pay $13.99 Canadian shipped anywhere in Canada.
Really?
I go through them. Anything that Sideshow sells, unless it's a exclusive or bust. Obviously,
Wow.
Sideshow exclusives you can't get there. So yeah, I go through them, and then for XM, I have a guy in BC also that sells it, or I go through Todd.
Yeah. Crippler, that is a great point, Trey. Money I spent on this hobby is money that I've already considered gone. Yep.
What's up, Crippler?
Good point. Art Sands, I'm guilty of being swept up in the hype. Had to sit down and really think after I started buying to complete lines instead of loving the piece. Yeah.
that's one thing you do not want to get on is the hype.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I remember I was doing work to my house, and I used to add up what a statue would cost, a couple of statues cost that could actually go into your house.
Yeah.
And once your house start looking nice, you start buying less and less. But the hype train can be your enemy, could be your worst enemy.
Mhm.
Yep.
So
It's true.
That hype train and
Uh,
FOMO, big enemies.
What's up, Crippler?
Crippler,
Yeah.
glad you got home safe, man. All right. So let me ask you this. So since we've been talking about like, how prices have been going up, what are the rules? What are the rules for you guys? What's the rules for collecting?
For me, I try to stay away from mixed media. I don't collect movie statues except for Star Wars. My pieces have to complete a line, 1/4 scale, except for a couple pedestal pieces, and I don't do duplicates of
Characters.
pieces.
All Things Gaming, what's up, man? Thanks for coming.
Yeah, no duplicate characters. So
Okay. You guys got rules too, or
Yeah,
do you kind of just try to stay
1000%.
within your line?
mine's definitely first and foremost what I already said. Buy with money that I don't need. I've already got it, like, even for this year, I've already got it pre-budgeted out. I know which statues, if they come out and go on PO, I'm doing it. I've already got that budgeted out. And I always say I'm going to leave a spot for 2 or 3, to surprise me. So I've got that budget. After that, I'm done. But I try to stick with Marvel. And the only way that I'm trying to stick with 1/3. The only way I'll get a 1/4 is if it's a character like an Adam Warlock that's probably going to be a custom. That type of thing. I'll do that in a heartbeat. But I can still only use that. It'll take one of those 2 or 3 spots.
Right.
And I will do duplicates though. If it's a Thanos, a Silver Surfer,
See
I'll do that all day long.
I'm kind of with Shane on the duplicates. Like I mean, do I have any? I don't think I have. I don't. I'll buy a duplicate statue, and then when I have them, even if it's across the room, I'm like, that fucking bothers me. I don't want to. I should only have one, but there's also people that have like Mike from Collectors Enabled. He's got a bunch of Iron Man statues, and they all look badass together. Like they just, you know what I mean? And he's got some cool stuff.
But the good thing about Iron Man is he has so much different armors.
Yeah.
Right. So you can do that. Like I used to do that too. I used to get like duplicate characters. Like at one point I was going Thanos crazy, and I just went with the XM. To me, what I felt was like more comic book, close to the comic book with Lady Death. But after a while I stopped. Like I knew, even though I wanted to see what XM was going to come with the Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
Once I got my custom Mr. Sinister, that to me is comic book accurate, I was happy with that. It was like, I don't even need now Blade. That's something different for me, unfortunately. I already have a Blade 1/4. But now I'm gonna have a Blade 1/3.
I feel like you're the Blade spokesperson for it. Like I mean, like I think it's pretty much official. Like you are the Blade spokesperson.
But I say if I ever see Wesley, and that I only have one hot toy, and that's Blade.
Yeah.
And yeah, I only have that because I consider that probably one of the rarest hot toys they got, because I doubt that they create that's actually the Wesley Snipes Blade hot toy, and I do not see them doing a reissue of that.
Yeah.
Maybe they will, but do you guys really think they're gonna reissue Blade Wesley Snipes at this point?
I don't know.
And it's the Blade is Wesley Snipes likeness. So I don't know if they're gonna reissue that one, But
I don't think so. I think most collectors want real superheroes, but let's just
here we go.
We're starting early.
Here we go.
Yo,
right.
I'm late. I gotta pick it up.
Yo, but how many times did Vader get his ass whipped, bro?
Darth Vader?
Yeah, you got his ass whip a couple times.
I'm a Vader fan, but I'm not a diehard Vader fan like a lot of guys, so that's fine.
Okay.
Duck Rogers, for me, I need everything in the line.
Good try though.
Line up well.
You keep swinging, kid. You keep swinging.
He's like, fuck Vader. I don't even need him. For me, I need everything to line up well, so no mixing scales, and never buy a piece if I don't have a space planned already.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Absolutely, I agree.
I have bought pieces, and I'm like, I'll figure it out.
See, I don't care. I don't care about mixing scales. That doesn't bother me. It don't bother me mixing scales and stuff like that. But all right, like I added the Blob from Iron Studios, and I love that Blob. That piece came out hot. I wish that was a custom 1/4
Yeah.
piece,
Yeah.
because the way they made him came out great. And Mojo, I think
Mhm.
he came out good. So
Let's start. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead,
Well,
Ashley.
I'll quickly give my parameters. Number one is I only collect Justice League, Avengers, or X-Men. And even within that, just I try to only stick to specific characters. I normally don't do duplicates, but I did do a duplicate for Batman Who Laughs. I have him in 1/3 and 1/4. I try not to do movie pieces. I will. This is technically a duplicate that I'm going to do, which is Spider-Man. I have a Miles Morales from Sideshow, and I plan on getting another, a Peter Spider-Man. I don't know if that counts as duplicate,
No,
but
two
Not
different
at
people.
No, when I
Yes,
say
no.
duplicate, like, well, yeah, if you got the same character, the same exact person. Now, for me, it could probably pass if it was like a Peter. This is just kind of example. I don't even know if they would do this, but they have done it before. A Spider-Man, but just a Peter Parker, not with his costume on, and then another Spider-Man, like Spider-Man in his costume. So like with and
Okay.
without his costume, like that could probably be cool. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
I think people could get away with it with Batman also, because he has so many variations of his suit and stuff like that. Like
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you may.
Detective 1000. Then you have that Dark Knight with the
But
electric
then
bolt.
where do you draw the line? Then you look at Wolverine, and you don't have to draw the line, right? It's all subjective. But if we're talking about this, then you got Wolverine, where he's got the yellow suit, he's got the Avenger suit, he's got the brown suit, he's
Yeah.
got the samurai suit, he's got the lots of characters have lots of outfits. For me, I draw the line with, well, I just do one of each character, period.
No matter
there
what,
is
yeah.
nothing else. That's full stop. But I could see like if you do a Miles Morales and a Peter Parker.
Right.
Well,
Two different people.
like the
Right.
Wolverine, to me, and I'm surprised it still hasn't sold out. The yellow one where he's standing on the Sentinel's hand. I love that Wolverine.
I love that piece.
We were talking about it last live. Remember, it was
Right.
That's such a good
And
piece. That was my first piece.
When I first saw that at Comic-Con, I was already saying I'm going to get it. But then I never see so many people say, "Oh, it's too small." And I'm like, this.
The Sentinel hand is too small. The Sentinel hand that he's on looks a little too small to me.
Well, I got him next to Archangel, and Wolverine's supposed to be a short guy, so to me, it all matches up for me.
What is he? 5'2", 5'3"?
5'2".
I thought it was 5'3", but yeah, I guess 5'2". And then
Either way, let's call him 5'2.5".
The Logan to me came out. I slept on that piece at first, and I ended up getting it.
Yeah, that one in the bar, man. The bar one. Yeah,
that piece.
I like that one.
That piece is awesome, man.
Yeah.
So
Dennis Perez, what's up, man? Thanks for coming.
What up,
all right,
Dennis?
guys, we're gonna move to these pictures real quick because I know Astro's got to head out in a couple minutes just because he was gonna be here for an hour.
Right.
And I got a ton of pictures to go through. So Astro, just jump out whenever you need to, man. It's all good.
Absolutely.
Let me see if I can share this screen. We got 13 people in here watching. I appreciate you guys joining the live. If you could hit that like button, it'll help the channel. Let's see if we can present this stuff. I appreciate all you guys joining in. Share and entire screen. Let's look at some statues. So first up, we got Jade, right?
She looks phenomenal.
I'm glad I don't collect it.
Right.
It'll be over.
Right.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
I wish they could make what's my girl from the X-Men? Psylocke. I wish they would make Psylocke that good.
Yeah.
Like I'd be in a world of hurt.
Is she your favorite X-Men female?
Her and Magic.
Magic is cool.
Yeah, they make those and I'm done. Those are duplicates I'm okay with.
How do you guys think this face looks?
I want the mask back on.
I think it looks cooler with the mask. Yeah.
Me too.
I mean,
Me too.
99% of the time, if they come with a mask, you got to put a mask on them. It just looks cooler.
Yeah, it's a Mortal Kombat
like
character, right?
So,
yeah. You said what, Rashid?
I like it because of the hair. the back of the hair. You can hardly see that she has hair on the back. Like look at right. So
That's
I
cool.
like the mask. Yeah.
I like how the hair is kind of blowing.
That's what I
to
like
her
about
left
it.
a little bit. Yeah.
That to me, that's good work. See how on the top of her head where it twirls right there, and it goes into the right. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good. I wonder if that keys in right there. But
Yeah, it might. That's a correct
I would
observation.
imagine it does. Yes. Otherwise, that's a potential for a lot of breakages.
yeah, that's what I was
Right.
getting at. This
Right.
looks good.
Yeah.
Side boob. Yeah.
Enhance. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, I like it with the mask. They put this mesh right here too, huh?
That's fully
Yeah.
sculpted, right?
I believe so.
I don't know if that's fully sculpted or what. Duck is saying still waiting for someone to take off the black mesh. Ant said it's possible with these new 1/3 Mortal Kombat gals.
Wow.
Yeah, he was saying something about that mesh before, like that they had to put it or something, but you could take it out.
So you could take it out so you could see the cleavage. Is that the?
No, I think it was just more accurate that way. In Mortal Kombat, they didn't have the mesh, right?
I don't think they did.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. There was a reason why he put the mesh in there, and I think it was because there was he had to or something. But he said that he's going to make it removable. I think
I would
that's what he
assume it
said.
would have to do with the cleavage in today's society.
What do you guys think?
5,000 or so.
What do you guys think his big announcement is with big things coming for PCS?
New license.
What you think? Okay.
Shredder reveal, maybe. I would like that.
I wonder since they did Wolverine, why don't they do Psylocke? Since we're talking about that,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else we got here. There goes the base. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah, the base is good.
Doesn't take up too much space either.
It's simple, but it still looks good too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think he's going to do? Talk about Ant and PCS.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just a guess. I think he's going to make lower ES on his pieces. That's what he means by putting the collectible back to collectibles, making it more of a collectible by making it less mass produced.
So what does that do for the price?
That I don't know. And
That's
and
good.
this is just me speculating anyway.
Good
I could be
question.
fucking completely wrong, but that's what I
Right.
think. When I read that, that's what I think.
Do you think
Right.
do you think that he liked the fanfare that happened based off that blade and everybody saying how they liked how exclusive it was?
Yeah, it very well
Maybe.
could be. Because Ant is a collector. He's one of us. He's
Right.
he's a collector
Right.
first. So, and I know he likes a smaller ES also. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's what it's about.
That means he's
He's willing
probably
to do
watching.
more pieces of other characters at a lower ES to offset not
All this
mass producing.
craziness. Right.
I
And
think
they are coming
collectors,
out with a lot of fucking characters. So
collectors
it makes
love
sense.
low ESs, right? I mean, I think that's part of collecting. We like the fact that it's a low ES, unless you're buying from somewhere like Sideshow. But
Mm-hmm.
even
Yeah.
still, like a lot of people that only know Sideshow might be like, man, that's a low ES of 2,500 where I usually see 5,000. I'll buy that
Right.
one. You know what I mean? So
Right.
Which is sad, but it's the way it is.
yeah, I really like the texture. I think Ant does great work, man.
I agree.
And I like the fact that he makes things that not everybody's making necessarily at that time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she looks killer.
I'm looking forward to his Transformers coming out.
What's he making it? What was he making? again?
The first one he's putting out is his museum line. It's going to be an Optimus.
Okay.
It looks good, and he's doing a little rework. He's still tweaking it, but I saw a picture of it, and it looks pretty good. And then he's doing the Devastator next. After that,
Okay. So
I
we got
I wouldn't be surprised if he did a Bishop also, just because also what Darth has been saying. But think about it, he did a Black Panther, he did Miles Morales, he's now got Blade. I wouldn't be surprised if he did a bishop sometime soon. If it's in those games, I don't play the game, so. But I wouldn't.
Bishop
Yeah,
would
I
be
don't know
nice.
if it's in the game. You
Yeah.
think there's a big demand for a 1/3 scale bishop, though? I know there is for 1/4, but
I mean,
1/3.
I would say quarter, 100%.
I don't know how many people have a 1/3 scale X-Men collection.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah, I
true.
think
Fair enough.
I think a quarter, not a 1/3.
yeah, you could be right.
I don't even know if he's in the game.
Yeah, I don't know if he's in the game.
Sam, is Bishop in Midnight Suns? I don't think he is, but
Sam will know that.
do I know?
Yeah.
Crippler, he'll know. Crippler plays it.
What do you guys think about this Melina? It's basically, is this the same exact pose as?
Yeah, it's the same thing as the other one, just variant. It's like a different skin, pretty much.
Okay.
I don't play the game, so I don't really have. I'm not really. Yeah, I like the size and stuff.
But it looks good though.
You know what I would have liked is her unmasked version with her mouth.
Yes.
You know how she got
With the teeth.
with the teeth, man.
Yeah, that'd be
I
sick.
I know Ant probably would want to do something like that, but he probably had some restriction on that. So
Well, I heard that they actually because
Wow.
I remember seeing it, like at I think it was New York. No, it was San Diego last year, and I think I heard that it ended up getting taken
Here we
away.
go.
Like they stopped doing it.
yeah,
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Duck Rogers, they didn't get the approval for the unmasked head scope, unfortunately. Yeah, see.
And
I
Bishop
figured.
is not in Midnight Sun, so thanks, Sam.
All right, let's move on from this. So they made a lot of scary, like, kind of characters. I know Leatherface they've made for PCS, and they got like 2 different variations of Leatherface. You think
Mhm.
they'll make a Freddy Krueger?
I think so.
Possible.
I think that would probably sell pretty well for the horror collectors. I saw this on someone's Facebook feed, and I grabbed the picture because I thought, it was kind of cool. But
I wasn't crazy for the Leatherface. I still haven't seen a Leatherface that really hit that mark.
You didn't
Yeah.
like either one?
Nah, I don't like none of them. I'm looking for the 2003 Leatherface
Oh,
where
okay.
he was really menacing.
So not the classic.
Yeah, because if you look at the mask, I think it's lacking paint texture on the mask. It's supposed to be flesh. I don't know. It's supposed, I don't know.
the nice guy, I think there's a quarter scale custom bishop in the works. Yeah.
There
I
is.
think I know. I've
I
seen
think Dart,
Thanks
did
to
you have
Rashid.
something to do with that?
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
We get working on it. But we always, you always want to see if somebody else is doing it also.
Yeah.
How about this American Psycho? This was announced not too long ago, Trey. Am I right?
Yeah.
Love the movie.
Yeah. I wouldn't get it myself, but
Yeah, the movie is bugged out. Not to the point where I wanted this piece, but I do like the bloody version.
Thanks,
That
nice
fucking
guy.
movie's awesome.
Yeah. I can't remember the movie too much. I saw like parts and pieces of it. I need to go back and
Yo,
watch it
It's
again.
a bugged
Man,
out
it's so
movie,
good.
man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when
That's so good.
that's when he actually right after the murder, right?
Right.
Yeah, he puts on Huey Lewis in the news. He's got the plastic.
Yeah.
So good.
Bloody version. So you got 3 different versions, then you got the clean version.
I like the bloody.
I like that Ant gives us those options though. That's cool.
Yeah, that
Is this mixed media?
I
It
believe
looks
so.
mixed media.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, definitely.
Did they do the Snake Plissken, or that was before they took over that company? Because I really wanted that piece to come out, but I think it was lacking some detail.
I don't know if that was Ant or pre-Ant.
Yeah, you remember when that came out, right? The Snake Plissken. I thought that piece
Yeah, I
could have
agree.
came
Crippler.
out good because it was standing on top of like Manhattan. That was prison. So
I almost want to say that's pre-Ant, but I don't know
Okay.
for sure.
All right.
guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut out, man.
All right, Astro.
All
All
right,
right, man.
All right,
See you,
Astro.
Astro.
Appreciate you coming, man.
Absolutely.
bro.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, man,
All right.
anytime.
See you.
All right, so how do you say this guy's channel name?
I don't
Does
know.
anybody know?
Ins Chance Place.
I actually think it's a good channel, and I like watching them.
Mhm.
But how do you say it? Does anybody know?
I thought it was Ins Chance Place. That's what I thought, but
How do you spell it? I'm checking right now.
NZ.
Oh, good luck.
NZ.
Let me look it up here real quick. Yeah, it's like NZCHANCE place.
I like the fact that he can go to little he'll go to little shops and he'll show us statues. He goes to the XM Studios gallery quite a bit too.
Mhm. Yeah, I've watched his reviews for a long time. He's really good.
But anyway, I got a big question. Oh, he just bounced out. I was going to ask Shane about this because me and him were talking about this. Galvatron.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about this Galvatron?
I got a problem with the legs. I don't know, something with the legs, man. I don't know what it is, but
What's wrong with the legs?
I don't know. They look they get. I don't know. They're wide. I don't know. Something about the legs. I'm not feeling. I think the thighs are small and the bottom part of the calves get bigger.
Yeah, it's like flared out a little bit.
Rare. Yeah. If the thighs were a little wider with the armor, I think I would like it better.
Yeah.
I like it. I really like it. If I collect Transformers, like I was literally thinking this is going to be one of the surprise pieces I go ahead and order, but I wouldn't have any other Transformers. I'm not chasing them. No,
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
I like
But,
the way this looks.
But I like it though. I mean,
I like the
they-
color.
they did Galvatron. I mean, who's doing Galvatron?
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And the Matrix. I wonder could the Matrix of leadership go around his neck? Because it's supposed to be around his neck at first. You know.
It looks like it can be because it looks like it's just resting. When I saw Rad Titan, he was kind of doing a review on it. He was one of the first guys.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I saw him put this on the hand, so I would imagine you could take it and put it around his neck.
Right.
And if I
Shane.
bought this, I would have to go get Megatron because I can't have this without having Megatron. Then it goes down a rabbit hole. So I'll live through other people. But I love this thing.
Shane, did you get this?
Well, it's not up for PO yet.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
No, I assume it's going to go up after the Chinese New Year. But go back to the last picture you just put with the face. The thing I don't like about XM, other than them being too modernized anyway, is I don't like that face. It's got too many cracks and lines all around it.
Mhm.
And they do it with the Megatron, they do it with the Starscream. I'm not a fan of that. I don't mind that his body's a little more modernized, but that face, it's too much for me.
Too many lines, you think?
Too many lines. It doesn't mean I won't get it, but I don't even know if I'm going to fit this Galvatron. But I've been thinking about getting it. I don't know.
So
You
for
see
those
anybody else doing
that don't
Galvatron?
know, go ahead, Rusty.
No, I was saying, do you see anybody else doing Galvatron in the future?
No. Actually, you know what? That's not true. I wouldn't be surprised if Azersi does a Galvatron maybe next year.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're doing a Shockwave and a Megatron this year, and they're doing another Decepticon. I think maybe Soundwave. I'm not sure. Not sure on Soundwave. So I could see them doing a Galvatron.
Right.
But the thing for me is I don't need a Galvatron per se. I like Galvatron, but I don't really need it. I could do without him as long
He's
as I
not
get
really
the
that
Megatron.
big either, is he? He's not like huge.
No, I think he's going to be 26, 27 inches tall.
Yeah. Well, we already looked at that stuff.
It is nice though. I do like the sculpt.
Yeah.
I would have liked the other arm where he's shooting out the cannon straight ahead, but it's different than that cannon. It like blossoms out. It opens up. I don't know if you have the picture of it, but see that one's closed at the end. It's a closed circle. But the other
okay.
one where he's shooting and aiming, it like goes and it opens up, and it looks weird. His gun doesn't do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So otherwise, I would probably consider it because I love that pose for Galvatron and Megatron.
Very nice. So this went up for PO just recently. What do you guys think about this?
Thought it was expensive.
I think it's definitely.
I'm not
expensive.
crazy with all the Venom. Just me. I'm not crazy about all the Venomized stuff. Just
I think it looks cool. It's nothing I personally would own, but I think it looks really cool.
I wouldn't mind it, but when I first started seeing stuff like this, I was like, man, did I miss this? I went back to the comic. He got his butt kicked. Like, I don't want
By
that.
who?
By Carnage. He got his butt
No
kicked.
way.
Or it was either Carnage or it was no, one of the two, but he got his butt kicked.
With Hulk and Venom combined, no one should kick his ass.
Yeah, he got his
Yeah,
butt kicked.
really.
It lasted like 2 pages or something like that.
They're like
I'm
two
man,
of my
get this
fucking
off.
favorite Marvel characters. No one should be able to kick this guy's ass.
Yeah, got his butt kicked.
Well, almost anyone, anyway.
So
But I think it's a cool looking piece for sure.
yeah.
I think it looks great. I like Venomized stuff. I like the way it spreads and it looks like it's just kind of taking over him and he's just like he's just freaking out that he's getting taken over by the symbiote. I like that. I'm starting to like the symbiote stuff. I'm collecting. You guys saw a little bit of my Spider-Man stuff, and then I got that custom Knoll coming. So I like that kind of stuff. But I don't know if I would buy this. I don't know. It comes with an extra. Let me see. That's a cool head. It comes with a extra. Let's see if I can find it.
Comes with 2 portraits, doesn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Extra torso switch out.
Yeah.
I also find if I got this, I would really want to go down that rabbit hole and get a lot of the Venomized
Exactly.
pieces.
Yeah.
And I just don't have space. Plus, then I break my rule because I already have LBS Hulk coming, so I have 2 of one character. So, and I already have my favorite Venom. So
That looks amazing, man. That looks so good.
I think it looks really good.
If Jay ever does this in 1/3, I'd be in trouble.
The nice guy. Yes, I got the standing Knoll. The one with he's holding Miles Morales by the head.
So, are you going all in on LBS, Trey?
It looks like LBS and PCS if he keeps doing some good stuff.
So if
I'm trying to stick to 1/3 though.
if Jay does a 1/3 comic Hulkbuster, like he said he put on the list, you're gonna get it?
Yeah, I would.
Thing's gonna be fucking massive.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. And I was getting ready to say a couple things, but yeah, I would.
Cool.
I would.
G Lopez got a question for us. Do you guys think that the Prime 1 or the J&D would do a Superman Christopher Reeves statue just like Prime 1 did with Batman 89?
Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. Do I think they will? Honestly,
No.
I think eventually they might.
They might
mean,
eventually.
Sooner or later, they're going to run out of actors to make statues of, unless they keep doing the same Henry Cavill and the same, whoever. But yeah, I could see them do it.
How would you
Yep.
think it would sell?
Well, and this is hard. J&D sells a lot better than I thought any of their pieces would sell. So
Immediately. I mean, those guys
you
sell
know what I
out.
mean? I'm not a huge J&D fan. It's just on my style. I think they do good work. And apparently they look a lot better in person. So that's cool. But I think they're like really overpriced. But they sell out. So shit, why change the formula?
Yeah.
So
Mhm,
I think it would do good. I think a lot of J&D collectors would want to finish the line.
mhm.
All right. So then you got now I know last time we talked, we were talking about the little baby in here. I think it's got the little baby in there, right?
Yeah, that creepy fucking baby.
We were saying it was creepy and everything. Now that we're all together and we can see it, because we just saw, I think, a teaser last time. I think that face looks so good, man.
Yeah, it does look.
I think this picture here is one of the ones I think it looks less like Henry Cavill than some of the other pictures, personally.
Yeah.
I like it.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it doesn't look like Henry Cavill, but
Mhm.
not as much as a couple of the other pictures I've seen of this piece.
You know, I thought the baby thing was weird at first, and it still is, but I think it's still cool. You know,
Yeah.
that they put
It's
that
a
in
cool
there.
option that you could block it out if you don't want it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what
If
makes
they
it cool.
forced you to have it, and some people are like, oh, it looks like Prego Superman. Who wants that? But the fact that you could block it out, that's cool. So why not offer it
Yeah.
to fans who like it?
Are any of you getting this?
No. Well, I don't do busts, I don't do movie pieces, and I don't do babies. So no. If I get a statue with babies, it'll be Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, that looks cool.
See, that looks more like him.
He looks like him there. Yeah.
Again, is the likeness spot on? No. Is it 85%? Yeah, it's 85.
They put glass eyes in there, don't they?
I believe they do.
They got to. It looks like it. There goes the variant.
I actually think the black looks better on this.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just the pictures I saw.
So talking about Batman. We're speaking of Batman. We were just talking about him. You got this thing.
The deluxe for this is $2,800.
That's a lot of money, man, for this.
So, buddy, the prices are just fucking.
Well,
going up.
let's look at what you're getting, right? Let's see if we're overreacting, which I don't think we are, but
We're not.
detachable Batarang. Okay. You could take off the little fence thing there and you got a Batarang. Cool. I don't know why you would ever do that, or okay, to put it in his hand. Okay. Here's the swappable hand parts. Okay, that's like every normal, like a lot of pieces have swappable hand parts that are a lot less, but and I get it. You're getting two statues, right? For the 2,800, you're
That's
getting
right.
two statues, obviously. And then you have this LED light up for the ultimate version. So you get the fabric. Why are they listing the fabric cape? Is that just a feature, or are they naming that? I guess that's just a feature.
Well, his cape is fabric, so
Yeah, you don't get an alternate, is what I'm saying. So I don't know
I don't
why
think
they
so.
would list that there. But how do you think his portrait looks?
I think the portrait looks good. Is it perfect? No, you're never going to get perfect, but I think it looks good.
If I cross my eyes a little, it looks like Tom Hanks too. But other than that, yeah, I'm good with it.
But Michael Keaton kind of has that Tom Hanks look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I see when I see these statues? And again, collect what you love. I know people who are getting it, and that's great. But when I see this, to me, it looks like a very expensive Barbie doll.
Mhm.
For me, that's what I see when I see this, or a J&D piece.
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away from how good they are with the silicone and the hair and the eyes. That's what I see.
It's probably because this is mixed media, right?
Everything's mixed media, I believe.
So
That's
that
what I'm
makes
saying.
that's probably why. And you don't like mixed media stuff, so that's probably
No,
why.
but that's
it
what I'm
looks
saying.
like
Because
that.
remember the old Barbie dolls you used to get? Everything was, you put on the clothes and you change it and you.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it looks bad by any means.
That's how big it is. That's pretty large.
1/3.
Yeah.
So
I think this looks awesome, man.
I like it for the cape draping over it, because the pose looks very stiffy, and but that right there looks pretty good. I'm just not a fan of Batman '89.
Well, remember his whole costume, even in the movie, every time he turned around, he was like, in the movie, he had a stiff costume.
yeah,
You know
couldn't
what I mean?
fucking move.
Yeah.
It's rubber.
Yeah. But yeah, that was when I was a kid. I used to like this Batman. So
Yeah, I really like it. I
Everyone
just
liked it
paid
as a kid, but what do you
$2,800
like
for it.
now?
who do I like now? What
Rashid
Batman?
asked me yesterday, what Batman suit, not Batman, but what Batman suit do you like the most, the look of, out of all the movie Batmans?
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight.
I like that.
Trey?
One.
Patterson.
I like the Dark Knight Batman, the one with the Heath Ledger and all them.
And Trey, if you say George Clooney with the nipples, we're kicking you off the show.
I like the Dark Knight, but the one I like the least is the one with Patterson. I don't know why, but that's the one I like the least.
Patterson, one of the gangster.
I just hate the way his eyes look in it. It's just that one piece to me that just gets me.
Fair enough. I'd say Patterson too is my favorite Batman outfit. Not my favorite Batman per se.
It's definitely it's realistic, it's like probably the most realistic if he was really fighting crime on the streets. You know what
It's
I
the
mean?
most practical.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
There goes those lights I was telling you guys about.
Mm.
All right, cool. I think this looks beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks good.
I think this looks beautiful. I really like that flesh, the skin color. I'm not getting this, but if I was to get one, this would be the one.
Why don't you want to get it?
It doesn't go with anything in my line, really.
Okay.
Yeah. Or the stuff that I'm planning on getting or I have on pre-order already.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what everybody likes more, though. Whoever's in the chat, let me know what you guys like more. Do you like the green or do you like the flesh tone more?
I like the green because it's accurate to the comic.
Yeah.
But aesthetically, I like the look of this flesh tone better.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of torn.
Rashid, you said you like the green more, though, right?
Yeah, I follow the comic book, and I always like my Poison Ivies with the green, even with the tweeter head. They have two versions, the flesh one and the green one. I love the green one better.
Do you guys think there's going to be a lot of FOMO going on with this one?
But it's going to sell out just
think-
because the other one was so popular. It's such an awesome
Yeah.
piece.
And this one looks
it's
good, too.
it's going to
This-
sell out.
It's going to sell out, yeah.
Yeah, But I
Definitely.
think, to me, the green one, I like the green one better. Yeah, because that's how she was in the comic book, and I just like Poison Ivy green. Period. I like to me it matches her powers, in my opinion.
What color was her hair in the other one?
Red. It was
Okay.
like bloody red.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I like the green hair, but the flesh tone one is better. Yeah, I agree with you. All right. Let's get through this because we've talked about this. Well, other people have talked about this plenty of times, but yeah, I like that. It looks so good.
That looks very cool.
That
It's a
piece
great
is-
piece.
And
There's a reason
you
it's
see,
so sought after.
you see her knee?
There's a reason they remade it.
see her knee, that thing next to her knee. That's what supports that big giant thing, that big mouth.
What's next to her knee?
Right
What do you
there.
mean?
You just
This?
go down. Right there. That supports that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a big branch that's supposed to support. But it's a good piece though. I
Look
love
at
I
that
mean
mouth.
yeah. To me, the best Poison Ivy it's the best Poison Ivy so far.
You think this is going to beat the one that they talked about in the next level event?
Oh yeah. You talking about I don't like that one.
That one's nice, but it's also hard. It's a 1/4 compared to 1/3.
Yeah. I'm not crazy about that one at all. I know that's a pass already.
What don't you like about it?
She looks more anime. And I don't like the leaves. Like I like the plants looking like that around her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and and her throne, I mean, is nothing messing with this right here. I mean, do you see that do you see that plant is out of control? Look at the eyes on it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I was going to try to pull that up, but so I've been eyeing this thing up.
That definitely fits your collection.
I go with Alien, real good.
I've been looking at this, and I like it.
It's nice.
I mean, this was a great movie, man, and she did awesome in this movie. I mean, I really like this proximity piece, which you got with the face hugger. Like, but you got to remember, like, stuff like this is not for everybody. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody wants like this mouth sucker or face sucker in their house. You know what I mean? They might get creeped out by it, but I think it's cool.
I think you should get it, man.
Oh my god!
Adam, just to let you know, I got to bounce in about 5 minutes.
I got you, brother. I got you. Yeah, I like, and I think this is the little button like in the movie where she hits the button so the queen that followed her to the platform and it falls down. But I think that's what they meant to do there. But I really like this piece, and I'm pretty sure this is mixed media too. It looks like it. And they even got her down to her shoes. It says Ripley, just like the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with some switch outs. Well, with this extra stuff. These are the features, I guess.
Yeah, that's got to be mixed media.
Yeah. Fabric, costumes, and equipment.
If not, that's excellent.
I thought this was cool. They put lights on the inside with a little mirror to make it look like it was one of the things that like it's falling. You know what I mean? Like it's a
That is cool. I didn't know
like a
that.
hole.
You know where they got that idea from?
What's that?
ECC did the same thing for Freddy Krueger,
Ah.
where it was called Forever Hell or something like that. If you look at the base, look it up on YouTube. Freddy Krueger cinema kit. His base is the same thing. It looked like it's just straight falling down.
I thought the detail was crazy cool in this too, because actually in the movie, when she takes off her jacket and everything, and it's towards the end of the movie. And I'm not spoiling it for everybody that hasn't watched it at this point, like you're like decades behind, but
buddy, the movie's 30 years old. Go for it.
Yeah. So the ammo, she had right around 42 ammo rounds left in her gun right up into this point. So I thought it was really cool that they showed that she was low on ammo towards the end because she eventually runs out.
Yeah, that's cool. All those little attention to details, eh?
It's great, man. It's great. And then you got the little scrape up here on her elbow, and yeah. I don't think it's the best like picture of her or portrait of her. She should have probably looked a tad bit older, but I don't know. I think it looks good. I definitely like it. We'll see. So here's some more horror stuff. Leatherface.
Yeah.
I think it looks good. It's a good classic Leatherface.
Which one is this based off of, though? Is this based off the one with the Jessica Biel, or is this the
the 70s?
This is like
this
old
is the
one,
70s, right? Man, the classic.
Yeah, it's got to be.
I saw somebody do the review and the hair was all out of control. It was wilder than this. It was wilder than that, you know. So,
man, that's got to be. Yeah, if I ever see anybody wearing somebody's face, I'm definitely out.
like you see it's good for the lighting. You see how it looks dark with the mask on.
Yeah.
But on the reviews, you don't see that type of shading. You know, it's bright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the lighting. They got professional lighting going on right there. So
Right. And I would prefer an option where you could have the chainsaw.
it's almost like if you're gonna display him, chainsaw. I didn't even think about that. That's like the whole reason for him.
Right. He just has a mallet. Where's the chainsaw?
Well, he was known for his mallet too, but the chainsaw would have been a good switch out.
Yeah.
But like, if you're gonna display him, you got to have the lighting like this too. Very nice. That's like the wood frame door.
That's well done.
Yeah. Looks good.
I think the apron should have had more blood too.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like you see the tones on the mask. Go back to that last picture. Yeah, you don't see that too much when I saw the review. I think it should be a little bit more. It being flesh, it should be a little bit more rotted.
Yeah, that's true. Because it looks too
Clean, too
Clean.
clean for that looks too clean, too perfect for the flesh.
yeah, it should be messy.
Yeah.
Like this.
You'd have to send it to Shane's guy to get it touched up.
Yeah.
But definitely a cool, a big piece. But
Yeah,
I don't know if I would have that in my house. That'd probably freak me out a little bit.
I even like the Kotobukiya Leatherface born to this one because he had the chainsaw.
Yeah. Look at that.
Didn't that like instantly sell out? Didn't I say that? That and the other version?
Yeah. These are all renders, right?
I don't know.
I think these are renders.
Is this supposed to be no?
I think this is supposed to be Venom, and then they got a Null.
Yeah.
I don't even know the storyline on this. I couldn't get into this piece.
I mean, basically, it's like it's not a planet, but it's like almost like a planet made of symbiotes, and they, I know that they try to hold him or something, imprisoned, and then eventually he breaks out, and then he's coming to the Earth to basically wipe everybody out, and all the heroes are getting together to stop him, but nobody can really stop him. But they're using the Carnage is capturing everybody's. There's I think like a DNA or something in everyone's spinal cord that anybody who's been touched by the symbiote or is wear the symbiote suit, he needs to collect those DNA strands out of each person's spinal cord or something like that. I'm kind of chopping up the story really bad, but so Carnage is collecting all these things to get the energy to basically get him out of his prison of the symbiotes, and then he's going to fly to Earth.
I gotta bounce, guys.
All right, man.
You guys
Have a
enjoy
good
the
one,
rest of the
Shane.
show.
Thanks for coming.
Have a good night. Yeah, sorry
right,
if I
brother.
stay longer.
Oh, it's all good, man.
All right. Ciao.
She, what you think about this?
I like Batman. Let me see. I gotta see more of it. Why? I think his cape should have, his cloak should have been not ripped up like that.
I don't like how they did that. They did a little bit too much ripping too far up.
Yeah.
And he needs some exaggerated cape. You know what I mean? But they
Yeah.
probably just wanted to keep it to the size of the base. Now, from what I understand, I think you can buy these separately and then you can buy them together.
That'd be smart.
I think.
Is this custom?
Yeah. Yep. You know, Spawn's my dude.
You thinking about this one?
Not me.
Or at least the Spawn version portion of it?
I got a couple Spawns coming already.
Mhm.
I got a medieval Spawn coming. I got a gunslinger Spawn coming. But for a Spawn piece, it's got to be like blow out of the water. Like, yeah, I'm getting that. You know what I mean? Because he's such an important character to me that he's got to be flawless. But
I mean, that would be a good piece for a Batman Spawn. I mean, but I wonder why we don't get. What's the problem? Why we can't get a 1/4, 1/3 Spawn? I mean, I guess it's McFarlane. I don't know.
Here goes another. I mean, I don't know who this is. This is a Spider-Man piece, obviously, but this is a different character. This is not Peter Parker, obviously.
I've seen this. I just never saw the unmasked version.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, this here, we'll just go to this since we saw it. Look at this thing.
That's huge.
Look at that custom Bane, man. That is insane.
Yeah.
That looks so good.
Yeah.
Is that the same one that did the Killer Croc?
I'm not sure. I don't know a lot about custom. I know more about licensed pieces, but I'm not sure. I would imagine. I think you might be right. But that looks amazing, man.
I'm in so many customs groups, and this first time seeing that. There's so
I
many
don't-
freaking customs groups.
There are, but I never pay attention to the names, and I need to start paying attention more to like who's making them.
Mhm.
But I always go to like Carl, that has that custom stat.
Carl
And, like
Potts, yeah.
anytime I want to know anything about a custom, I just ask Carl. He knows
Yeah.
everything. Great channel, by the way. If you guys don't know Carl, Unboxing Bros, go check him out. Great dude.
New comes out every Sunday. So
Look at the canisters on his back.
That's like the Arkham game, Bane. I think.
Are these seam
That's-
lines?
Yeah, those are seams. I saw this piece before too.
This is the one that he's got all the like chicks around him, right? All the. That's not the one.
Nah.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different.
He has a ridiculous tank, like they said, the tank that's on his back, and I had the action figure of this. But if I didn't have the Bane versus Batman, I would have liked this piece, but I'll stick with my Bane versus Batman.
They look like they're still painting this right here. This is all going to be silver
Yeah.
or chrome. That's what Bane should look like, man. Roided out like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Now you know who that is.
Mhm.
I like this Spawn.
I still need an exaggerated cape.
Yeah. This is cool. I don't know if I would get it, but it's cool.
Yeah. He remind me of Steel.
Yeah,
He
it does.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because Spawn doesn't have a nose.
Mm.
Yeah. This is obviously a render. How about this?
Yeah.
This looks like it would be intricate to make.
I like
Yeah.
that. That piece is cute. I like that.
Yeah.
That looks crazy.
I'd get that.
Then it comes, I guess these are just different angles of it.
Mm. I like with the resuscitator on his mouth, the breather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another custom piece from the Absolute Carnage, I think, line. This is Miles Morales that got basically taken over or brainwashed by Null or Carnage.
Are you guys Spider-Man fans?
I got a couple pieces, but I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't claim to know the storylines of all these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
I know
him,
this
but
guy.
I like him, but not like that. Like I'd need to have him in my collection, but not because I love Spider-Man,
Yeah.
but just to complete my collection type of thing. But I wouldn't. This looks cool, and I think anybody that's a Spider-Man collector, that would be great. But I wouldn't need it.
Right.
I think it looks great though.
You're not a big. I don't think Rashid's not a big Spider-Man
Nah, not at all. Not at all, bro.
dude. Yeah.
I used to get people would say, "How could you not like Spider-Man?" Just
That looks
not.
good though. Look at this. That looks
Yeah.
good.
Well, look at the foot too. Go back to the foot. Right there. I think that's hot right there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Very nice.
Mm.
Oh man, I didn't put the don't tell me I forgot Rashid.
What? Oh, it's all good.
Trying to
So are you getting that? Are you getting that Ripley's for your alien collection?
I would like to.
Oh,
I would like to, but I gotta be careful, man. Because I know some guys can just buy unlimited statues.
mhm.
I'm not one of those guys.
Well,
I mean,
certainly
I got a
order.
lot. I got a lot on pre-order, but
Right.
you know, I want to be so what you probably don't know is when I was talking to I don't think you were backstage when we were talking with Art
Mm-mm.
this morning.
Nah.
But me and Art were talking a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I plan on going out there to I plan on a couple different things. So I was talking to Todd from Spec Fiction to fly out, and I'm going to be there for his grand opening. At least that's what I'm planning for his gallery, which
Todd?
yeah, from
Okay.
Spec Fiction.
Right.
So I told him, I said, hey man, I asked him, I said, hey, when's your gallery opening it up? And he said sometime in the spring. And I said, man, I'd love to come out there and show the collectors, you know what I mean? And get some video and walk around the gallery so everybody could see it.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, that's cool, man. I said, just let me know when the grand opening is. He's going to obviously make some big announcements.
Mhm.
But from what Art is telling me, he's telling me that it's a massive place and it's going to look really cool. So, and it's got like these, I don't know if it's got, well, I don't want to give it away, but I plan on flying out there and kind of showing video of that.
Right.
And then I plan on seeing Art in Thailand because I don't know if you guys remember, but my wife is from Thailand,
Mhm.
and we want to go out to Thailand and take the kids and stuff like that. And her hometown, I think is it 5 hours? 5 hours away from Bangkok? Oh, 8 hours. Well, it's a little ways away, but we're gonna end up going. If we go to Thailand, then we're gonna probably end up staying in Bangkok for a little while, and then I'll go. I told Art that I would come stop by, and he's like, "Yeah, man, I'll show you the place, and you guys can eat at the restaurant, and you guys could take pictures." He's got like these botanical gardens and shit.
Mhm.
So I think that would be really cool to take the family out there and visit that.
Yeah, you'd be mad at yourself if you didn't do it.
I know. Well, Art made a good when we were talking, Art made he made a good suggestion. He's like, man, just wait for the Comic-Con, the big Comic-Con in Thailand to happen. And you'll be able to hit the Comic-Con up. You'll be able to hit my place up. And then you can still hit your family's place up. So, yeah.
But when is their Comic-Con though?
I don't know. He's supposed to be giving me more information on it. Because he's I told him that I wanted to buy some tickets, so he said he's going to find out more info for me and probably text me. So I think that'll be cool. I would eventually like to do something where we can all meet up somewhere, man. I know Sick was talking about it before, and he would like to have a meetup.
I just got
somewhere.
my passport renewed, so
bro, let me tell you something. If you go to Thailand, you ain't coming back.
Yo, bro, I wish my daughter was 21 right now. I wouldn't come back.
How old is she?
She's 10. I got
Oh,
10, I got
shit.
10 more years. So I mean, like, I
Go
know I
fly
probably
out
wouldn't
there,
come
man.
back.
Just fly out, see how you like it.
I mean, I want to come back.
Let me tell you, when I was over there, and I was always over there with my wife, and she's my interpreter everywhere we go. But it is amazing. If you guys never been, let me tell you,
No, I seen it. I go online and I see the guys that retired here and moved over there, and it's a lot of people that got channels.
yeah,
And it's crazy. And like I say, for people who don't have kids, some of my boys who don't have kids, they retired. Some of them don't even know what to do. They so used to working that I'm
yeah,
like, go over there, man. Go live life or something like that.
yeah.
So
Let me tell you, like I said, I was in the military before, and the only reason why I went traveling to all these places because I was in the military, right?
mhm.
Mhm.
if you're a person, and you don't have to answer this or not, but if you have never been out of the country, you need to go outside of the country. It's like a totally different world in some of these places that you go to. It feels like you flew to a different planet and you landed somewhere else, and just everything is different.
Yeah, well, I only been to 3 places. I've been to Costa Rica, I've been to Italy, and I've been to DR.
Let me see if I can show you guys this.
So I would like to go to Thailand.
Oh, you got it. You got to go to Thailand, man.
Yo, Trey, just real quick for this Moon Knight variant, number 20 blade cover.
That's hot.
Right. I don't know if you collect books, but if you want to pick this up,
I got 10,000 comics sitting over the side of me.
but
10,000.
it's the blade. It's the blade variant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
I want to show you guys this before we go real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is just like normal in Thailand, right? I don't know if you can see this on my, but look at the size of that Buddha statue.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
On the channels.
Yeah.
Thailand I didn't know Thailand was modernized like that. You know.
It
And,
is.
Nobody what you gonna call it? I mean, people everybody's renting, you know, they go from condo to condo. Right.
Like
And
this is a place called the Grand Palace.
right.
And my wife took me there, and it was just like super cool, man.
You've seen a lot of Americans out there, right? Did you see a lot of Americans out there?
In Bangkok. So, you know, the funny thing is when I went to go visit my wife in Thailand, and for the first time, and she took me to a place called Surin, where her family's from. Was that Surin? No, it was somewhere else. Anyway, her family was from this particular area. And in Bangkok, you see people all the time. You see other Americans, you got other people walking around, you'll see Australians and everything else. When I went to her family's house, there is none of that. You don't see a Puerto Rican dude walking around. You don't see a black guy walking around. You don't see a white guy walking around. You don't see none of that. So like I'm getting out the taxi, and it's like the whole place just stopped. And they were just like, who is this guy? Like, why is he here? Like, because they don't see America. It's not like America. America, you got a cesspool of people, and you see people everywhere. You go to New York. If you go to New York right now, you're going to see all kinds of people from everywhere.
Right.
Anywhere in the United States, really. But so anyway, yeah, you need to visit Thailand, Rashid.
Yeah, you guys gotta go. I wouldn't. I will. My former life may come back. I'll be. Yeah, I'll be divorced by the time I go back.
Or if you're married, let me tell you, even if you're married and you go out there, you still have a blast, man. There's a lot of cool places to go. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Eric, real quick. Adam, what do you think about the Prime 1 Sengoku Predator? I think it's cool. I like it. I probably am not going to get it, but it doesn't mean that I don't think it's cool. I think it's super cool. I don't know if I really feel like he's kind of like stepping forward a little bit or something in that piece. I think that's the one. But I think it looks really good, and it's almost like a samurai version of him. But yeah, I mean, I like anything Predator, man. So Atticus. So yeah, that's all I got, guys. I appreciate you guys coming out today. Anybody left in the chat, if you can go ahead and hit that like button, I appreciate that. Don't forget. Let me put this up again. If you guys missed it before, I'm giving away that 1/6 scale Joker maquette on Throne. Okay? I'm giving it to you. Okay? The only thing you got to do is pay for shipping. But it's still an awesome piece. You get a free statue. All you got to do is pay for shipping, and hopefully by that time, shipping will be a little bit less. It seems like it's going down a little bit. And I'm not going to inflate shipping on you guys like some other places. But yeah, so once we hit 1,000 subscribers, you can see the banner going across. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to pick a random video and a random comment, and I'm going to use a generator, and it's going to pick it for us, and then you can have that Joker piece. If you haven't seen it already, I've done a review on it. So yeah, I'll be giving that away at the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Also, I'm going to have some, I don't think we're doing a live stream next weekend. I might, but the Super Bowl's happening. So, you know, a lot of people got plans that they're going to be watching the Super Bowl. So that's kind of tentative for next week.
Yeah, hard to compete with the Super Bowl.
And then what I'm doing is throughout this week that's coming, like starting tomorrow, maybe the next day, you guys keep an eye out. I'm probably going to do random live unboxings as my statues arrive. So, Trey, if you want to jump on, I'll probably just do like, it's going to be pretty short because it'll be during the week.
Yeah.
But that's up to you. But I'll have tomorrow I'm getting the Jungle 1/3 Predator from Prime One Studios. Tuesday, I'm getting the Alien Hive Warrior, the one on the eggs, crawling down off the eggs. And then Thursday, I'm probably going to definitely go live, but I want to make sure I don't want to go over anybody else's show. I know Six got his show. Rashid is on that show too. So I might do it a little bit earlier, maybe before that show. And then we'll just do a live unboxing of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1/3 scale Raphael from PCS. Okay, so I'm really excited about that. And then I got another alien statue coming eventually, and I got a lot of other things that are happening. Still have the Night King from Game of Thrones to pair with my my Jon Snow got delayed, unfortunately. So I don't know if you guys know that one. I think you guys know that one already. But yeah. The one where he's holding out his arms and he's got the 2 White Walkers behind him, that one will eventually be coming. And then I have another Predator piece. I got the if you guys know the Ahab Predator from Prime One. Ahab Predator is going to be coming eventually, but that also got delayed. So hopefully I'll get those things in shortly, and I'll be doing live. The way I'm going to be doing it, I'll do the live unboxing, and then I'll do the review after the fact just to get it out there and show you guys right away what it's looking like. And it's cool to kind of see these things next to me for scale, and you can see it live. Pay for shipping on the art print. That Jungle Hunter is a beast. I get my XM Batman Samurai tomorrow. Congratulations, man. That's cool.
Congrats, Atticus.
Definitely, man. Post some pictures up and yeah, so we could check it out. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you coming out today. I appreciate everybody in the chat and everybody kind of kicking it with us and chopping it up. Trey, as always, I appreciate you having you, brother.
Thank you,
and you guys know Trey. He's basically part of the team. He's going to be here every Sunday. Rashid's going to be in and out. I love having Rashid on because he just gives us great information for us newer collectors.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Whatever I find out, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. And another thing is, Rashid is just a respected guy in the community. Everybody knows him. He gets statues made some fucking how. I don't know.
I'll take that.
He's like
I think that just luck, man.
Manufacturing statues now.
I wish.
Instinct street cred.
Yeah, it's street cred. Yeah.
You guys are too kind.
When they said the what was it? The Blade was coming out, he went like this. But
well, I thank them for making that. So.
Yeah, and if anybody says they didn't make it because of you, I think they're full of shit. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. They think Rashid to make it and make money.
Yeah, so. Get them a royalty. You hear that? Royalty.
Well, let's see if we could get Wesley Snipes, man. Talk about that. That's what I would love. Like, how the hell can we get Wesley Snipes on one of these shows? That's what I really would like. just to have a talk with him.
Mhm.
You know, I'm gonna. Yeah,
That's what I would. That's what I would like. You know what I'm
if
saying?
they had a Wesley Snipes that went up and the Sons of Midnight Suns version that just came out,
Right. Oh,
that
you know
Wesley
what?
Snipes one would sell out
He has a
immediately.
comic book coming out. You know that, right?
I didn't
Who's
know
that?
Wesley Snipes. He wrote a comic book. I think it's called Exiled or something like that. It was supposed to come out last week, but I think it got delayed or something like that. But he has a comic book coming. Look it up. He has a
Yeah,
comic book
I'll look it
coming
up.
out. He wrote it.
I was reading Berserker too. The one that was it Keanu? Not Keanu. Is it Keanu Reeves? Berserker. Did you know that?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I only read like one of the episode, but I understand what they're doing now. Like, if you guys look at comic books how it is now, because I was like, it took me a while to like, yo, what's going on with comic books? The art's changing, everything else. They're writing comic books now like a script.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
when we used to buy comics, it's like we buy comic. It's whatever happened in that comic book. Now this comic
Mhm.
book is not written for just this comic book. It's written for it to go on screen.
What do you got there? Let me see what you got there.
It's Moon Knight the variant. It has the Blade. It's the Blade variant edition. So when they writing it like so now, I'm guessing if Wesley did he came on another chat and he was talking about the book that he was coming out with. So I feel that these guys, knowing that he's an actor, he pitches the idea like my man from Berserker, what's his name? From the Matrix, Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. Yeah.
Keanu Reeves produces that book. So that's something that can easily start to begin in production as a movie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And of course he'll play it, and that's easy money.
Let me
know
show you
what
that.
I'm
Keep talking. I'm listening to you. I want to show you something.
So that becomes easy money for him and stuff like that. So I think Wesley, even though he's put out a comic, you know he ain't put out a comic just to put out a comic book for it to stay in comic form.
Right.
It goes from writing to comic to what? Movie.
Yeah.
Movie, marketing, statues, a whole
Mhm.
conglomerate, a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that's going on now. And I understand it. You know, it's good marketing and stuff like that. So gotta see how it is. Like Static Shock
Mhm.
cartoon.
Mhm.
I used to intern for Milestone Media that created that character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah.
I don't know how much these are going for now, but I had these and I thought it was cool when I started reading the Berserker. So I bought this.
One
Like
of
this
them
slab.
is a variant that is the number one foil cover. I think that one is the one that goes for a lot. You know,
Mm.
is it that one? I don't know. I don't know if it's that one. That's number one.
That's number one.
Right.
Yeah, but you know how they got like 10 different number ones, but
Right. You know what? But there's one
it's
that
hard to
has
see it with the glare. I'm sorry, guys.
yeah, but go on eBay and just put in Berserker foil. The one that you see go with the most money majority of the time, that's the one I was talking about. You know?
Yeah.
I like that artist too. I loved when that artist did Daredevil. But he's doing Berserker now. So I don't really understand the story. He's like from the ancient times or something like that, and he lived in the future.
He's basically from ancient times and he can't die. And his mom, I think, I read it so long, like when it first came out, his mom
Bruh.
like did something where it made him immortal. And then he basically went on to like he was fighting for his tribe, and then his tribe realized that he's like unstoppable and he was just tearing people to shreds.
Bruh.
And his mom was really the only one that can really calm him down and chill him out in the beginning. And then as time went on, he started getting employed to basically kill people. He was just like almost like a mercenary. So
did you guys see Old Guard on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
What's it called?
Old Guard.
Mm-mm.
Well, watch that. It's something like that where
I know what you're talking about.
they were like immortal, but
Charlize Theron.
yeah, but eventually enough times after they died, their powers become weak, and they start then they not really can die if they die too much.
Right.
But yeah, so
I think I saw like pieces of that, but I would like to watch that movie again. You know, tonight If you
Yes,
guys don't know,
I'm watching it right after we get off.
what did you say,
Well,
Rashid?
The Last of Us.
Last of Us.
And I haven't seen any of it yet.
And I
so-
never played, and I don't even know
Trey,
nothing
get
about
on
it.
it, man. It's
I know
good.
nothing about that game, bro. I know nothing. So
I
whatever
think it's
see,
better. I think it's better that if you don't play the game, it's
Mhm.
better
Mhm.
because it doesn't spoil it for you, so you don't know what's
Yeah.
going to happen. I think it's better. I never finished the game. I don't ever finish any game when I say I'm gonna
everybody
when I say
keeps
I'm going to
saying
finish
it's
a comic book or a game. I never finish them. But
right. Everybody keeps saying it was a good game though. Last of
from
Us.
what it's got super good ratings and yeah, it's got really good reviews on it and everything. So
Right. So yeah,
I like
so-
the guy. You know, now that the main actor, I forget his name, but now every time he speaks, I just hear Mandalorian in my.
But he
Because
got,
you know he was the Mandalorian.
he has to. I mean, he has to be getting paid out the ass right now because he's on his third season of Mandalorian.
He's getting.
He
paid,
has The
man.
Last of Us. We don't know how long they're gonna run, how much they're gonna do of The Last of Us to bring a second season back. He did what you call it, Equalizer with Denzel Washington, the
Yeah.
part 2.
Mhm.
You know, so yeah, so
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
yeah, I'm watching it. Right after we get off this, I'm watching that, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, too many people have been talking about it.
Pedro Pascal.
Yes,
Pascal.
yes. Oh, you know what you didn't talk about today? But I mean, you talk about the next one.
What?
Tweet Ahead has a Two-Face coming out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Did they say what scale that's going to be?
Nah. Mm-mm. But everything is starting to go. I think they're doing like 1/6.
They'll probably
I-
be 1/6 1/4, just like they did. You know,
And
they do that. So
And you know what? I saw that 1/6 Joker in the comic book store. I'm glad that the chair didn't look as bright red like I thought it was. It's like a dirty red.
yeah, it's like
chair,
like a weathered, like a kind of a weathered red with
So
like the cotton and everything coming out of
I
it.
think the 1/4 might be hot. You know, I would like the 1/4 probably.
Let me tell you, I've been in some comic book stores
Mhm.
and I've seen some statues, and I'm like, it doesn't look that cool. Like I thought it was going to look way cooler.
Mhm.
But then I've seen the same statue in other comic book stores with nice lighting, a nice display, and I'm like,
Mhm.
damn, that shit looks fire, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, but you know, a lot of comic book stores, they just throw it on the shelf with no lighting in the dark corner somewhere and they expect to sell it. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would ever buy a statue out of a comic book store only because they mark them up a little bit when I know too much. Like I know where I can get it from. So unless it's sold out. But
No, my store, he doesn't do that. You know, if you ever come to Queens Royal Collectibles, they sometimes they'll make deals with you.
yeah.
So yeah. So
Anyway, all right, guys. Well, I appreciate everybody coming out to the live today. Thank you for joining the Collectors Table Live. Thank you for everybody leaving your comments and kind of being involved with our conversations. And yeah, so I guess I'll see you guys on the next one.
later.
Have a good one, guys.
Peace.